Well, thankfully the wind has got down a bit and the rain has stopped, which is nice. I love these little flowers here. Now that's what I'm talking about. Well, I've made it to our first campsite. Had dinner, a noodle bomb, and would you believe the sun has come out? So not the best night's sleep I've had in a long time. I swear that this is where inspiration comes from for sweets. These are the Mentos flowers, and these are like the berry flavoured ones. But what do these remind you of? You remember the ones in Bassett's All Sorts? I think that's them. That's where they came from. Yeah, and then look, these are the violet sweets you get too. Gorgeous. These are the kind of views that really get me going. They're lovely. It's amazing. And then as you look out, you think, wow, how long is it going to take to get to that point over there? And what lies in between? The bird song here is beautiful. I think this gorse offers a perfect protection for them. Got a little wren over there. There's a couple of birds, I don't know what they are. There's a blackbird. Oh, it's gorgeous. A couple of crows, perhaps. That is a hawthorn. Look at it. That is a sculpture of survival and engineering. Incredible. That blackthorn sculpted by the wind, like rock. It's literally like rock, and then you've got a little foxglove tucked in the pockets there, ready to come out. I have no idea what that is. I've never seen one, but I'll look it up. That is very interesting. Wow. Gorgeous spring down here. It's been wet, but the flowers are very happy. And again, it's my nemesis, mud. What the heck are these things? They're incredible. Dannon Chapel. Next section. Wow, look at that. Geology. I wish I knew more about it. I need to read up. Nobody does it better than nature. Look at that. Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. So in the distance there we've got Puffin Island, that furthest little island you can see there. And then Rumps Point, which we may get towards after we've stopped in at Port Isaac now. The Skylark. If he was a youth, he'd certainly be into techno, wouldn't he? That really looks like fun, doesn't it? Chips. I thought I had it bad with pigeons at home, but so at least we haven't got seagulls. Look at the size of that monster.
I'm going to empty my underpants on this.
Here we go.
I've got an account about stuff and posted.
Mm.
We've got a holiday. Yeah. Yeah.
Finally, summer has arrived and we're here to enjoy it. After a hearty lunch, we'll carry on. About 3 miles to Porthtowan, so let's see if we can find somewhere to camp there. It's the trail that keeps on giving, especially when the sun shines. Lovely. It's like a roller coaster in parts of this. My oh my, what a beautiful day. When you get to the afternoon, you see that sun shimmering over the water from the west. It's beautiful. Sorry, I was stuck for a better word there, but it is stunning.
Lucky. Actually, a beach for swimming, if you want to swim.
Well, here we are again, my British chums. The weather's fantastic, which you know pleases me. I don't like it when it rains. But look at that valley. Wow. A lovely habitat and the bird song. Happy days. We're going this way to find somewhere to camp tonight. So we're going to head to that saddle at the tip of the Rumps Point there. Isn't that called bum cleavage? See if we can go and camp in the bum cleavage.
We want to park ourselves in the crevice of the buttocks.
That's right. Let's go and camp in the crevice of the buttocks.
Oh, luckily we're just passing through.
Sea thrift, I think this is called. This pink plant here. It's abundant and the bees love it. So I think this is where we're going to call home for the night. Rumps Point is just up there, and over here will be my view for the evening. Cheers. I've been saving this for a long time. I even took it with me on the last trip, but this is the right time to drink it. This is definitely the life. Oh, have a look at this. And I've just been ridden the Salt Path by Raina Quinn, and she talks about a place exactly like this over at Rumps Point, and I think I must be very close to where they camped, which is pretty awesome. There's Simon, ready to go. Sun has risen. Andrew, I think I heard, yeah, is having breakfast. Morning, Andrew.
Morning, James. How you doing?
Good, yeah, you?
Yeah, nice actually. Couldn't be better, could it?
Could not be better. Nice, very nice. Now it's time to break camp and head into Porthtowan, hopefully for some cooked breakfast.
You got Porthtowan, Damar Bay just tucked in there. Rock, and you've got Padstow on the right hand side.
Ah, cool. Looks like we've got a pretty cruisy trail into town here. That'd be nice. We've spotted what we think is a snail rave. There's absolutely tons of them over this plant here. And look, there's another load of them. It's the night strip here. Oh, he's walked straight past. Has he walked past them? Oh, look, we have the first.
I made the excuse that I didn't have enough hands.
So we've arrived at Damer Bay. It's the first bit of beach we've had this session. I love golden retrievers. Wish you were with me, Hetty, Bessie and Max. You'd enjoy it here today. So we've just seen that the Doom Bar, the famous ale, is over there. I think where you can see the change of texture in the sea. How cool is that? Wow, it's a beautiful day. Well earned break, Simon. We've walked for this, haven't we?
This is what it's all about. It's kind of the reward at the end.
We run it down here at the lower beach till 2:15.
I think we will. Uh-huh. Suddenly you turn a corner and you go, oh wow. And that's one of them. Pretty nice. So we've got to Travoni, I think that's how you pronounce it. And this should probably be our last settlement before we wild camp for the night. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. I think we might have a sinkhole here, and a big one. I'm not going to get too close, I'll show you down the bottom, but wow, that's a sinkhole. Huh. Okay, I'm backing up now. Next up we've got Harlyn Bay. That's big, but way too public to camp on.
Yeah, that's the States.
Simon's come up trumps again, look at that. Completely secluded, unless someone comes over the ridge here. And 280-degree views. I have still got a warm pasty, a banana, and even a Whisper Gold. Oh, it's going to be a feast now. I'm going to eat early, but not pitch up till later. And we are very concealed. But we are quite tight together on this little saddle of this outcrop. But look, I've got a north-facing window. Simon's tucked in there too. And Andrew's eating his low-fat pot noodle. Followed by a chocolate bar just to make it right.
Pepperoni.
Oh, pepperoni, nice. Good morning. I had a good night's sleep last night. The bed was cosy, and I hardly woke at all, which is a real novelty. So, all that remains then is to get a brew on and have breakfast. We have two very happy campers and leave no trace. A real little gem of a spot there. Right. On to Newquay. So this is Trevose Head, and even on a gloomy day like today, it's still very impressive. Next town up we've got Trianon, which we're heading into now. Hopefully I'll be able to get some water there because I'm out. Look what I found. It's a bit rubbish, but I'm gonna have a bit of fun with it. That's a really cool idea. 2-minute beach clean. Yeah, ownership. We own it, let's look after it. It's amazing how you have to constantly change all your layers, isn't it?
Hack and repack.
Yeah. We're hoping they might have pastries here.
Yeah, if we could have made.
Simon, you've been hiking like you're a rocket this morning.
Really?
Shooting along.
No, it's the caffeine.
Caffeine?
Yeah, no, I had
Sure.
one shot this morning.
Okay, and you're off like a rocket.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say a rocket.
Maybe a small
Maybe a small
jet.
firework, but
Now this is really someone who cares. Much more than the council. Thank you. So you found out about the rocket joke then, Simon?
I did, unfortunately. Yes, I'm the butt of yet again. Never
The
mind.
butt of a rocket.
Yeah, I'll get my own back. Don't worry.
There's a lot to be said about youth hostels. I think they're a wonderful establishment.
Toasted tea cake.
Toasted tea cake will do just nicely. You shouldn't have looked. I was ready. I saw him leaving it.
Forgotten it. I was just sort of thinking.
Ah, are you playing with us now, Simon?
My conscience still going.
My conscience got the better of me.
The immense power of the ocean, relentless over the millennia, carving, wearing into the rock. Andrew, what do you call a man with a seagull on his head?
I don't know. What do you call a man with a seagull on his head?
Cliff.
What do you call a man with half his legs missing? Neil.
Just went to a beautiful store called Porthtowan Bay store, and they had some lovely food there. I've got a nice cheese pasty, got myself a fresh satsuma and a croissant. It's all good. I think we've all been bitten by the pasty bug.
This is just enough to see us through to lunch, isn't it?
Definitely.
I wouldn't have done it if it weighed a lot.
I was half expecting to find a brick in my backpack.
I was tempted.
Look what I just found in my rucksack. Simon has repaid the prank, and I think it's time to try and pin this on Andrew.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Ah, but Simon, is Simon thin enough to get through? Oh, he is. Oh, cheers, Andrew.
Oh, bugger you.
So Newquay is loomed into the distance there, the spreading metropolis that awaits us to pass through. We've got a big range of islands and rock formations here. That first one, just beyond Andrew there, is called Diggory Island. And I'm looking for Queen Bess Rock. There we go, I found it. Queen Bess Island. That one's for you, Bess. Love you, sweetheart. I'm really probably not pronouncing this right, but the map says Malgan Porth for this beach. What a beach. So, small admission to make, we have just cheated a bit. We didn't really fancy trudging through Newquay, so we've got a taxi and we've jumped Newquay, and now we're around at Crantock Beach, which I think I've been here before actually, Max. I think there's a picture of you I've got here. According to Simon's Waters, we're going to camp out on that point over there. So in Simon we trust, and we're going to carry on and find that spot. Oh, with all this sand and dunes, it feels a bit exotic all of a sudden. So we're headed over on the path. You can see people just in the distance over there. Well, high tide is in a couple of hours' time. Should come up to about there where you see the seaweed. But I think we've found a really good spot here for the night for a camp. So we've had our dinner here and a nice hot chocolate, but it's a bit noisy and the tide's still coming in, so we're not sure where that's going to end up. So Simon's been scoping out up the valley and he's found us a nice little spot. It's now 8 o'clock, so I've had dinner. There's not much else to do but have a bit of a clean up and maybe read a little bit of the salt path. So I've packed up camp and now I'm going to head down to the beach for my own little coffee stop and a cereal bar. Feet feel nice and refreshed. I've got a brew on, having a coffee. And now I'm looking out over Joke Porth. It's a beautiful little cove beach. Day 5 of our 6-day stint on the southwest coast path. It's Saturday, so I had a nice leisurely start this morning. And the weather's supposed to be fine again today, so we are very lucky. There's one thing I've come to appreciate about walking, and I think that walking is the elixir of life. When I watch my videos back, I've noticed that first thing in the morning I look absolutely awful, but by midday and after I've done a few miles my face is flushed with blood and I look a bit younger. So I think take your daily walk, get those blood cells moving and those toxins flushed. Wow, look up ahead at the wildflower. This is a beautiful patch here. Look at the clouds. Beautiful. Holywell Beach has some epic sand dunes nestled in this cove. Nice, and the surfers are out first thing on a Saturday morning. Some interesting building up here. It's the old MOD place, maybe. Looks like a bit of a Bond lair, doesn't it, with that sloping roof? More of these non-ionising radiation points. A little bit worrying. Suddenly we're walking a bit faster.
Cliff, what are you doing? Stay away from that edge.
I think we've got an option here of walking along the beach or fighting our way through the dunes. So I just met a very cool dude back there. He's just striking camp and he's hiking the England coast path and he's on day 91. What a dude. Well, I'm going home tomorrow, but I'll ask Max nicely. What an incredible spot of life we've got here. All thanks to the inlet of fresh water over there. There we go, we've made it. That was Porth, and we leave with full bottles and full bellies. Had a lovely cooked breakfast and nice ice cream. After being in town, it's quite nice to get away from the hustle and bustle. It's nice with all the facilities, and you do need them, but coming out here and being in nature and having loads of your own space is certainly a relief after being in town. This is taking surfing to a whole new level. Jesus, that is dedication. What? I just not believe you're doing that.
Right?
Yeah.
When shall I jump? Oh, yeah.
3, 2. You can see old industry here. Lots of history. Blue Hills Tin Streams. Well, it has to be done, doesn't it? Simon's given us the signal. I think we have somewhere. So it's 5:30 and we have settled for Simon's first and best find. You might be able to see a hat in the grass over there. That's Andrew. He's either painting or sleeping, we don't know. I'm going to pitch up just behind us here. And I think Simon is going to squeeze into me. Squeeze it. Whoa, let's rewrite that. Look at the view we've got for the sunset tonight. Pretty good.
I want a place to come every day for work.
Ooh, that's a long way down. Chapel Porth. A great place to come and wild camp in the motorhome by the looks of it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've certainly enjoyed the coast path. And yeah, sometime soon we'll organise to carry on where we left off and get down to Land's End.